All right, so today we're going to dive into something pretty wild.
Oh, yeah.
Grok AI.
Yeah.
Now, this isn't just another AI assistant, like the ones that we're all used to.
Right.
This is Elon Musk's XAI company stepping onto the scene, and they're aiming to build an AI that gets us, like really understands information the way that humans do.
Well, the name itself is fascinating, Grok.
Grok.
It comes from Robert Heinlein's sci-fi novel Stranger in a Strange Land.
Okay.
And it means to understand something completely intuitively.
Really?
Like you become one with the knowledge.
So are they saying that this AI is going to be like reading poetry and predicting the stock market, all while making us a perfect cup of coffee?
Well, maybe not the coffee part.
Okay.
But Musk is definitely aiming high. He wants Grok to help us solve these complex problems. The kind that humanity has been grappling with for ages.
Yeah.
And what makes this even more interesting is that our sources also include perspectives from Donald Trump.
Okay, so we've got groundbreaking AI, a sci-fi name,
Right.
and Trump is in the mix.
Yeah.
This is getting good.
It certainly adds a layer of intrigue, especially when you consider Trump's stance on technology and America's role on the global stage.
So where do we even begin with something like this?
Yeah.
I mean, what exactly is Grok AI and what makes it different from all the other AI systems out there?
Well, imagine an AI that doesn't just process data,
Okay.
but actually understands the context, the nuances, the implications.
Okay.
For example, instead of just like spitting out facts from a scientific paper, Grok could analyze the research, identify the key findings,
Right.
and even suggest new avenues for investigation.
So that's pretty impressive. So it's like having a super intelligent research assistant that can actually contribute to scientific breakthroughs.
Exactly, and that's just one potential application.
Wow.
Musk sees Grok as a tool that can help professionals across various fields make better decisions, whether it's a doctor diagnosing a patient or an engineer designing a bridge.
Okay, but how does it actually work? I mean, how do you teach a machine to understand something as complex as human knowledge?
That's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
And there's no simple answer.
Right.
What we do know is that Grok is being trained on this massive data set of text and code,
Okay.
allowing it to learn patterns, relationships, even reasoning abilities.
So it's like feeding it all the information in the world and letting it figure things out.
In a way, yes.
Okay.
But it's not just about brute force data processing.
Right.
Musk's team is developing these advanced algorithms and learning models that aim to replicate the way humans acquire and process information.
This all sounds incredibly ambitious, but also a little unsettling. I mean, what happens when AI starts to think for itself?
Right.
What about the potential risks?
That's a valid concern. And it's one that both Musk and Trump acknowledge. They both agree that AI needs some form of regulation, even if they have different ideas about how to approach it.
Okay, let's dig into that. What exactly are they proposing?
Well, Musk has been calling for international collaboration on AI safety and ethics, comparing the potential dangers of unregulated AI to nuclear weapons.
Wow.
He argues that we need global agreements to ensure AI is developed responsibly and doesn't pose a threat to humanity.
And what about Trump? What's his take on AI regulation?
His focus is more on national interests and economic competitiveness.
Okay.
He believes that while regulations are necessary, they shouldn't stifle innovation
Right.
or hinder America's ability to lead in the AI race.
So we've got international collaboration versus national interest. It sounds like there's some tension there.
Absolutely. And this tension is at the heart of many debates surrounding AI.
Yeah.
How do we balance the need for innovation with the need for responsible development?
This is already so much to unpack.
Right.
And we haven't even touched on the economic implications of AI like Grok.
That's a whole other can of worms and one we'll definitely dive into next time.
Okay.
But for now, let's switch gears and look at Trump's perspective on the future of AI and America's role in it.
Okay, let's hear it. What does Trump see on the horizon?
Well, he sees AI as the next frontier, not just in technology, but in global power. He believes that America needs to be at the forefront of AI development,
Okay.
both to maintain economic dominance and to ensure national security.
So it's not just about the technology itself, but also about who controls it.
Exactly. Trump believes that whoever leads in AI will essentially control the future, shaping everything from global economics to military power.
Wow. This is getting pretty intense.
It certainly is. And this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
There's so much more to explore, from the potential benefits of AI to the ethical challenges it poses.
Well, I'm definitely hooked. This deep dive is already blowing my mind. But before we go any further, let's take a quick pause and hear from you, the listener.
Right.
What are your initial thoughts on Grok AI?
Yeah. What questions are popping into your head?
We'd love to hear your perspective on this, because ultimately the future of AI is something we're all shaping, and it's important to have these conversations.
It is.
So take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed so far, and we'll pick up the conversation right where we left off in part 2.
Welcome back to our deep dive into Grok AI.
Yeah, we've been exploring this groundbreaking technology, and it's already clear that Grok is a whole different ballgame compared to the AI we're used to.
Oh, absolutely. It's designed to understand, not just process.
Right.
And with Elon Musk and Donald Trump both weighing in, the conversation gets even more interesting.
Last time we left off with Trump's vision of America leading the AI race. It's a powerful idea, but it also raises a lot of questions.
A lot of questions. Yeah, for example, how will Grok AI impact the job market?
Yeah.
Both Musk and Trump acknowledge that AI will disrupt industries and potentially displace workers.
Trump seems confident that new jobs will emerge.
Right.
But is that a guarantee? And what about those who are left behind in the transition?
That's a crucial point. Musk has advocated for a universal basic income as a potential solution to the job displacement issue.
Okay.
He sees UBI as a way to ensure that everyone benefits from AI advancements, even those whose traditional jobs become obsolete.
UBI is a fascinating concept, but it's also controversial.
Oh, yeah?
Some argue that it discourages work and could be unsustainable in the long run.
There's no doubt that UBI comes with its own set of challenges and potential drawbacks.
Yeah.
But as AI continues to evolve, it's a conversation we need to have.
It's like we're entering uncharted territory here.
Totally.
We're talking about an AI that could potentially reshape entire industries and rewrite the rules of the global economy. And that brings us back to the question of regulation. How do we ensure that AI development benefits humanity as a whole and doesn't exacerbate existing inequalities?
Right. Musk has called for international collaboration on AI safety and ethics, comparing the potential dangers of unregulated AI to nuclear weapons.
Wow.
His concern is that without global agreements and oversight, AI could become a runaway train, leading to unintended consequences that could harm humanity.
And what about Trump?
Well, Trump seems more focused on maintaining America's competitive edge.
Okay.
He's advocated for smart regulations that don't stifle innovation.
So it's a delicate balancing act.
It is.
We need to encourage progress while also safeguarding against potential risks.
Absolutely.
This all feels incredibly complex.
It is.
And there are no easy answers.
Nope.
But one thing is clear. AI, particularly in the form of advanced systems like Grok, has the power to transform our world in profound ways.
Yes, and with great power comes great responsibility.
Right.
It's crucial that we approach AI development with careful consideration, thoughtful dialogue, and a commitment to ethical principles.
We need to ensure that AI serves as a tool for progress, not a weapon of division or destruction.
Right, and that's where you, the listener, come in. What role do you see AI playing in your life? What are your hopes and concerns? How can we collectively shape the future of this transformative technology?
We'd love to hear your thoughts. This isn't just a conversation between experts. It's a conversation that needs to involve all of us.
All of us, yeah, because ultimately the future of AI is not something that happens to us. It's something we create together.
So take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed and consider what AI means for you personally. We'll pick up the conversation in part 3 with a focus on what the future holds for Grok and how we can navigate this uncharted territory together.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We've been exploring Grok AI, from its sci-fi name to its potential to, reshape the world.
Really reshape everything, yeah.
And now it's time to kind of look ahead.
Yeah, look ahead to the future. Right? We've discussed the potential benefits, the risks, the ethical dilemmas, the economic implications.
It's a lot to take in.
It is a lot.
And throughout this deep dive, we've emphasized that the future of AI isn't predetermined. It's something we're actively shaping.
Right.
With every decision we make, every policy we implement, every conversation we have. And speaking of shaping the future, let's kind of shift gears now and consider what that next chapter might look like. For Grok AI. Where do we go from here?
Well, we've heard from both Musk and Trump talking about their visions for AI's future.
Yeah.
Musk sees Grok as this tool to tackle humanity's greatest challenges, from climate change to space exploration.
Like really big problems.
Yeah.
The big ones.
He believes that AI can augment human capabilities and help us solve problems that, have long seemed insurmountable.
Right, exactly. And Trump, as you might expect, emphasizes America's role in leading the AI race.
Yeah.
Ensuring national security and economic dominance in this new technological era.
But, beyond the grand visions and political rhetoric, there's a more personal dimension to consider.
Absolutely.
How will Grok AI impact your life?
Right. Your work.
Your relation.
Yeah. Will it be a force for good, improving our quality of life and helping us connect with the world in new ways? Or will it, create new challenges, exacerbate existing inequalities, and potentially threaten our privacy and our autonomy?
These are questions that we all need to be asking ourselves, because the decisions we make today will determine the course of AI development for years to come.
Absolutely. And it's not just about the technology itself. It's about the values we embed in it, the ethical guidelines we establish, the ways we choose to use it.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Grok AI, I want to leave you with one final thought.
Okay, I like it.
Think about this. What is one question about Grok AI or AI in general that you believe everyone should be asking?
Everyone should be asking.
What's that one burning question that keeps you up at night?
Yeah.
The one that you feel needs to be addressed at the highest levels of society?
Hold on to that question. Explore it. Discuss it with others. Let it guide your own exploration of this, uncharted territory. Because ultimately, the future of AI is not something that's happening to us. It's something we're creating together. And that's both a tremendous responsibility and an incredible opportunity.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We hope it sparked your curiosity, challenged your assumptions, and left you with more questions than answers.
And until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep the conversation going.